I'm back. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. I love I'm coming back to London. I'm just gonna do one piece, before we go. I want to thank Radical Middle Way. I would like to thank the drum. Of course, all the other artists that are on the tour with us. I would like to thank the Most High for even making any of those parts possible. And of the parts that have been made possible, I'm most grateful to you. As I was saying before, to having this space and allowing this space to come in to share in this vanguard work. I'm very pleased and I'm very proud of Birmingham for coming out and supporting us. So give yourselves a round of applause. This last poem I'm going to do, again, has 4 reasons for being. Number 1, it is a poem of desperation. This desperation, as I was saying before, is this feeling, this problem, this worry, this anger, is something that's bottled up in the people. And so it needs a place to come out. And so we have sacred places like this, safe places like this, in order to express those things. And it is a mercy that it comes out this way as opposed to some other way where people can really be harmed or lives can really be broken. 2, it is to remind those who would like to be reminded. Like myself, and since you're here, I'm imagining you also. It is hard sometimes to remember. Maybe you just go to school, you just go to work, and you come home, you watch some TV, you go to sleep, you get up, and you do it again, and it's on and on like this, and you forget all these people here are suffering, or all these people here are suffering, or these people down the street are suffering, or these people across town are suffering, or this son in my own house is suffering, or this daughter in my own house is suffering. We can forget, just caught up in the routine. So I like to be reminded, so indeed I want to remind you. 3, it is to remind those who would like not to be reminded. For there are some who close their ears. They say, don't say things like this. Don't talk like this. Don't say things like this. I don't want to remember that. Don't cause me to remember that. And my work is direct and for them, just like it's for you. And then also, it is a poem to inform those that don't know. Because maybe we just don't know about this person in our house, this son or daughter, this person down the street, this person across town, these other people that are suffering. So this is to inform. Okay? So this is my last go at it. So I feel like I should say, make some noise or something. That's it. I'm a dead man walking, a mute man talking, a blind man watching my brothers die. And I've built all coffins much too often, and it gets so dark when our mothers cry. I know more than I want to, but not nearly enough. I thought I was writing for the love, but it just turned to be lust, and my trust in us was gullibility. The reality's just that I'm not who I was, nor who I will be, but sometimes I feel me visiting, and I fill me with the lush scent of soul, the flavor of feeling, a rush of color. I think the pleasure may kill me, the pressure squeezes and spills me into the language of the unseen, the unthought, and the undreamed. And my heart begins to pump the thick, rich fluid of verse, searching for a simple word or phrase to fill the phase between the wet nurse and the black hearse. And I know sometimes our words lack depth, lack girth, lack the distance to travel from heaven to earth, from mind to brain, from soul to flesh. I hold my breath and I hollow hope that my hopes ain't hollow. It's just a message in a bottle, or a genie in a bottle, or a baby in a bottle, or a wino in his bottle. The symphony of me is stuck in staccato like a broken beat, breaking a vinyl into bits of blackness, spinning in circles. Come down, selector. Last night the DJ took my life and left the speakers empty and the speakers speechless and the dancers still, dancing or not. saw music as musing, merely amusing amusement. How could they know in basement booths we balance the nexus between the soul and the flesh is, where the science of intellect is? We rock genius like a necklace and drop jewels in gutters. But they fooled our mothers to think that they could raise sons in the darkness of night. But isn't the night always dark before the sun is raised? And when the sun is raised, doesn't he make the blood hot, and the eyes squint, and the breath sweat, and the trees grow, and the children play? The raised sun makes the pavement see the wavy apparition, the mirage of future. But I know I'm a dead man walking, a mute man talking, a blind man watching my brothers die. And I built our coffins much too often, and it gets so dark when our mothers cry. So now I'm walking a thin line between love and hate, between words that are spoken and beats that break. It's a thin line between a bullet in the chamber and the bullet in the brain. I'm civilized, sane, a little savage in me. It's a little savage in me, just a lot of passion in me. And sometimes the sorrows that are controlled without a glass of Remy. And some niggas are fine with being slaves as long as master's friendly. And others spit fire at masters till the Mac is empty. You don't need the pass to send me to see the assassin in me, but know that no soul is taken accidentally. The angel of death has an itinerary and sets you right out of your Bentley, right out of your Gucci jeans, and right out of your Fendi, right out of your dashiki, and right out of your Tenti. Allah has written in his book, there's no erase the pen's ink. So why do we ignore what God knows and rely with men think? We're just boys on the back street trying to get in sync. But my balance is lost. My talent is lost. I married my aunt, but she's barren, of course, and I can hear in her voice that we're nearing divorce. Before I hear him in court, I may have to kill my dreams and bury the corpse. I shed a tear for the loss. I feel like I'm bearing the cross, but my conception is so far from immaculate. For the most part, we a bunch of bastard kids. Our fathers are gone, caught in a sadomasochist because our lives are dead wrong, but resurrected like Lazarus because our mothers are strong. And our romance is about as romantic as the master's kiss, but we have got to move on. And our lives are about as painful as the master's whip, but we have got to move on. And I wish I could just sing for justice, but I know no such song. I know about Shahada, Salah and Quran, Jihad, martyrdom, and homemade bombs. They should have done still wrong, but talking about homemade bombs. But at least the free world can drop A-bombs and napalm and got a nerve to ask, why do they hate us when they still have the blood on their palms? When they stay long and sing songs about freedom and justice all bloody day long. They claim to live right, but they've got to be dead wrong. And maybe just because I'm so young and headstrong, right now I'm ready to run headlong into enemy, fire with lightning and fire death. I just got the same blood that pumps through a lion's chest. I come from a line of warriors that take off their iron vest, unsheathe their sword and spread to the thick of the mess, so I am begging them now. Send me your best. There's only two possible outcomes. One, I can send them to rest, or two, they can send me to my Lord, and I can set them in the best, but I will kill the killers to live and settle for less, because I'm already a dead man walking, a mute man talking, a blind man watching. My brothers died, but I will build all coffins, and I will not take part in the death of my heart's kin. I'd rather die. That's me. Thank you. I want to give you a good word. When you leave from here, listen now, when you leave from here, just as important it is that you came here, it is similarly important that you spread this word. Whatever you got from it, whatever part of it you got from it, whatever goes home with you, you make sure to communicate this thing to your friends, to your family, to passerbyers. And this is where real social change happens. So thank you very much, Brother Ham.